Hello and welcome back to Fire Emblem Engage. It is time for us to head back to the Somnail and do a whole bunch of, setting ourselves up for the next mission, which shouldn't take too long. We pretty much set everybody up last time, so we're pretty set here, but we have hope. There is one thing which may happen if we go to the world map. Apparently every single time you go to the world map, there's a chance of a skirmish, so let's go. I have realized the only non-main quest thing we did was the power log for Jean. That's as far as I can remember, that's literally the only non-main quest thing we've done on the world map. I mean, apart from the DLC, but that's not on the world map. So it's kind of interesting, yeah, that there's just, nothing else.
The deeper we venture into Illusia, the worse this blizzard gets. Is this the way to Destinia Cathedral?
I don't know. In this snow, it's hard to tell where we're going.
We don't have time to get lost. Hold on. I see someone up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Is that you?
Vale!
You know her?
She's a friend. Vale, how did you get here?
I don't know.
You don't know how you crossed the border into another country?
At least you're asking a question.
Well, how about you? You look worried. Is something the matter?
We're trying to reach Destinia Cathedral, but we got lost in the snow.
If it's the cathedral you're looking for, head that way.
You know where it is?
Uh-huh. You're close. See that really tall tree over there? Use that as a landmark.
I appreciate your help.
I owed you for patching me up the other day. That was so kind.
You got the lords of two of the most powerful nations in this world. You've got literal God, and yet it's the random girl you meet on the road who can tell them that, hey, if you're lost, why don't you look for a prominent landmark in the area which is near your destination? It's actually amazing.
Huh. Were you wearing that ring before?
Yes. It's very important to me.
I didn't notice it the other day. It's pretty.
It's mine.
Really pretty.
Vale?
Emblem ring.
Oh?
Vale!
Oh, I'm sorry. I better be on my way.
Where are you going? It's not safe!
She's gone.
We not gonna mention that? Like, the fact that she appeared to go into a trance when we had the rings on? We're not gonna mention that?
There's no time to search for her. Not when Father's life hangs in the balance.
I see the addition of a new party member has not added another brain cell.
You're right. Let's hurry. Vale. What in the world?
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Well, bond conversations are available. We discovered this place and... Skirmish? Skirmish? That I think is a no in terms of skirmishes. Alright, no skirmish. So our next mission would be to head on to Destinia Castle. However, before every mission, we have to go back to the Somnail. And yeah, there's a lot to do in the Somnail. A lot of it is busy work, but it will add up over time if we don't do it, right? Like, if we decide not to fish, we're going to run out of food. That means that we can't do cooking. Cooking means we won't get extra stats, which means that we'll be weaker in combat. Now, to be fair, I'm not actually using the stats in combat, but maybe eventually I will. I'm currently just using them to increase Vander and Alfred's, opinion of each other. If we don't do the training, we're not going to get 2 strength. Is 2 strength the difference between life and death? Maybe. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here where it's like, we could not do it, but... there's a lot of benefits to doing it. Oh, this is awkward. Well, you're going to have to change. Anyway, yeah. But we'll do a run around. It shouldn't take as long this time because we've, done it so many times. We don't actually need to speak to anyone. we can just run around and, yeah, be kind of set. Right, let's head this way. While we're doing this, I'm just going to talk about some of the characters in this game, because I've been thinking about it, and I've been trying to think, why am I not, like, what's not doing it for me with the characters in this game so far? Like, there's nothing that I can point to that's terrible, right? Like, take Clan, for example. Nothing about him is terrible. He's fine. But my only issue is, like, he doesn't really... he's missing an edge, I think. Now, I'm going to use Three Houses as an example, and I don't mean to say, like, Three Houses is a perfect example, but every single character in Three Houses, whether you think they were well written or not, they all had, like, a distinct personality. It was pointed out that I'm basically calling, what was it, Citrine, Saline, and Celica all the same name, like, at some points, because, you know, they're very, very similar. And it's because, in terms of how they're used in the game, like, so far, they are not distinct characters to me. They are the same character. Now, do they look different? Yes, like, if you were to compare them side by side, but, like, currently, you could give her a different hairdo, and I would not tell the difference. Now, if we start getting into the supports and they start having more of a personality, if their combat starts to change to be drastically different, then I'm going to start noticing things. But until then, it's like, yeah, there's just like a lot of, you know, like they're just kind of the same character. Sorry, I forgot to actually grab the amiibo before I started this. Also, with the amiibo thing, we're following the same rules, which is that we just try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And we'll see what happens. Oh, it's working well today. All right, we've done 2. We got grapes, so I definitely think we're out of like actual rewards, which might mean this is the last time we're doing it. Yeah, I think it's the last time we're doing it, but can we get a 5 out of 5? That's the question. Eggs, okay, 1 more. Last try. Hey, we got 5 out of 5 on the amiibos. We're now done with amiibos. Okay, so let me just have a look here. The reason I want to have a look... Oh, I can also do Leaf Style. Oh, that's cool. We have 5 tickets left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we're going to miss 2 outfits. So we probably want to avoid buying the outfits until we know what they are. Same here. I think we can leave that song as well for just now. Okay, so that's interesting. We probably want to avoid using them. Now I'm trying to think what amiibos I don't have. I'll be amiibos that they released after the release of Three Houses. By amiibos, like I actually have like little cards that can act as amiibos. They're not actually the amiibos.
Up here to explore?
Excuse me. No, like, is it you I want to speak to? Hello.
Oh!
Yes, I am here to fish.
Got it.
That's fine. Oh, and then you just call Prince Diamond. I forgot that you don't actually do anything. Oh, and we got different fish because it's different time of the day. Okay, cool.
Where were you thinking?
Anyway, where was it? Yeah, so it must be Byleth amiibo, and then I don't know if there were any other Fire Emblem amiibos since Three Houses has released. I don't know. There must have been. Maybe there were 2 Byleth ones. Is there a male and female Byleth? Oh, you know what? There might be a... Is there a Shez amiibo for Three Hopes? That might be it. Okay. Now we drag them in here. Got it. Okay, that is much easier when you cheat and just spam the A button.
A stunning performance.
Okay.
I'm impressed.
Wonderful. And we got bond fragments for that one as well.
Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, I want to do all 3.
Where were you thinking?
Right, over here. Yeah, I think there was a Shez amiibo. That must be it. Okay. Now I'm like, do I care about 2 outfits enough to investigate the possibility of getting 2 more of these things?
No.
I don't think I do. But maybe. We'll see. And we got it. Perfect. Success.
Good catch. Nicely
Alright,
done.
it's the same as last time, but we did get bond fragments again. Okay.
Do you want to keep going? Pick a rod.
Yeah, because we got the bonus one
Where were
twice.
you thinking?
Here. Let's go. not really worried about where the fish actually are. We'll just like fish in a random spot. I actually don't think it matters where the dots are, really.
Now!
Yeah, because that was exactly the same amount of time as every other one. If you wait for it to come in here and get stunned, then you spam the A button. There we go. There we go, that was easy. Did it.
Good catch! Nicely done!
Ah, we got a sardine, which gets us less spawn fragments, but that's okay.
Come back soon.
Right. Yep, I'm done. See ya. Right. We can do those things in a second. That's the recreation activities. There are 2 people along here, but there are no items, so I think we're fine. There's an item all the way along here. So we'll grab that one. Cool. Got it. Spirit gem. Do a little spin back. We'll do this side. I love that our dog just follows you in real time. So it can be so far behind you if you're just sprinting. Okay. Do we still need to feed our dog to increase its happiness? I guess. Yeah. Why don't you have wheat flour? Sure. That's what dogs eat, right? Just a bag of flour. There we go. If it doesn't fart out any fragments... Oh, never mind. I was going to say we could skip that section. But it does. It does indeed. Right, pet. So I think if I do this and then just back out immediately, we still get the fragments. You know what's weird? They put in these extra ones for getting, like, support... like, extra support dialogue between people, like in support points. And they put in a thing that lets you skip them. For some reason, they didn't add that to anything else in the game. The ability to skip. They're like, no, we want to see you pet the dog every single time you go to the dog. And I'm like, yeah, I get it. But like, you know, I've seen the animation. They could easily do that. They could also do like a collect all the items button. You know, if you want to run around, you could run around. But instead, you can just collect all the items. I don't know. Yeah, maybe New Game Plus? Don't know. Anyway, hello.
Of course.
I'm worried about my father, but I need to stay calm. You should focus on Diamant, not me. Okay. Well, we at least had dialogue. I've had a few people have dialogue here. Interesting. Well, there's Diamant. Father, I hope you're alright. Okay. I mean, when I say dialogue, it's not like world-shattering dialogue, but it's dialogue. Right, this is... horse manure. Rare fish. Yes, the rare land fish. I would call that rare. Excuse me? You're not meant to be here. You're meant to be, like, called here by somebody else?
Good to see you. Let's get right into it.
Okay, let's do strength training.
What'll it be?
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
How hard do you want to go?
We are, of course, going to do this. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm only able to do, like, normal. The story hasn't progressed enough for me to be able to progress the minigame. My mistake.
Perfect.
You know what I would like here?
Keep it up.
If this just started on, like, the higher speed, and it only made you do 5. I think that would be fine.
Looking good.
I think that would be acceptable. I would be happy with that. Yeah.
Perfect.
I think that would be okay. Would be nice if the higher levels made you do less. I suspect that isn't going to be the case.
Nice.
I think at the very least they're going to make you do the same amount. But there is a chance that the higher levels make you do more, which would be
perfect.
Bad. It would not be perfect. Yeah.
Keep it up.
Like there's a chance that it goes quick and it makes you do like 30 on the next one,
this.
and then 40 on the next one, and 50 on the last one, but like it's really quick. I don't know. We'll
Great
see.
Job.
Anyway,
so
there's a
proud.
solid S++. In terms of things that I've been thinking about things I might cut
Let's
out of
do this
videos
again
in the future.
sometime.
This is definitely a high contender. This and fishing are high contenders for getting cut out of videos. This fishing, to be honest, running around if there's no dialogue could also be cut out. I don't know. We could easily do it, so we just enter in, do the dialogues that actually have like blue things above them, and then, you know, that's it. I don't know. Really depend how long it's going to be. I completely just ignored her new dialogue. But yeah, the other
Thank
problem
you.
is, like, because the missions currently, because we have no, like, small missions to do, all the missions are an hour and a half. Even if we, like, cut this down to 20 minutes of exploration, currently there's nothing that I could fill that remaining time with that wouldn't just make, like, a 2-hour and plus video, which obviously is not quite the idea. Although, you know, you might disagree. Thank you for allowing me to set foot in such a sacred place. I'll try to be on my best behavior. Okay, fine. We need to... Oh, well, we do need to evaluate her and decide whether she's going to be in the party. Hello.
If I may.
We must put a halt to the Fell Dragon's final ritual. Make ready. Destinia Cathedral awaits. Okay. That's everybody who needs spoken to. Let's head over here, because we can do all of the things here. So yes, I would love to do the pool one and skip to results. Oh, nice. The support conversation's unlocked. Well, I guess we'll choose Vander and like the next person then. Who else does he have? He has it with us. I just want to get Vander done because he's kind of like... Because he's never going to join the party ever again. Let's do Vander and Clan. Oh, yeah, I have to change these every time. Like, yeah, no, maybe they'll go swimming together, but I want a different pair to do this one. No. Cool. And then stable. Like, they've got some quality of life in for this system, but it's not like they don't want to commit. They don't want to make it too straightforward. Yeah. Anyway. Let's head over here, and we can do a meal. This is chapter 10. It's meant to be more difficult. Maybe we do a meet. Maybe now we have other ways of gaining support. We do meals between people who are going to turn up to the missions. You know what? First, before we do that, let's evaluate Jade. So, Jade is an armored fighter. This means currently Jade is competing with Louis, or Jade is competing to take a slot of someone else. Like, for instance, is Jade gonna take Chloe's spot? No, because, you know, even though we don't use Chloe, she is our only flyer. So she kind of wins by default. Unless Jade into flyer is something we could do. Is that something we could do? Will you... Axe flyer is a base that you can access. Oh yeah, let me just show you something as well. Let's check us and then go to change class. I've been told this. Look at this. Right, so what the Master Seal does, I completely misunderstood what it did. The Master Seal allows you to unlock one advanced class. It's the same advanced class for one character, no matter what, as far as I can tell. Once you've done that, Master Seals do not matter at all, because now you use second seals to unlock the other classes. You see? So actually, it's kind of a, Master Seals are a lot less valuable than I thought they were, and second seals are a lot more valuable. So if we want to switch people between classes, we need to go and get, we need to get second seals, basically. Also, I just remembered, before we do anything about looking like at classes and things, hello.
Welcome.
You probably restocked, right? I would hope you restocked anyway. You didn't? Wow. She didn't restock healing items or the Master Seals and Second Seals. Alright, well that's worrying. Right, back here. Where were we? Yes, so, Jade. We could make Jade a flyer. We can make her an axe flyer. Okay, that's still strong against magic, which would be interesting. What other things could we do with Jade? Like, does she have any other flying classes that go off of axe flyer? Griffin Knight would be her class, although she would have to have a proficiency in staffs. Okay. Unit space and adjacent allies have movement cost of 1 for abilities. Or, I misread that entirely. Unit space and adjacent spaces have a movement cost of 1 for allies. So that would be like if you're on rough terrain or like you're going through bushes, it would only cost 1. Does that mean that you can pass through... Maybe that means that you can pass through terrain which is impassable, because they would have a movement cost of 1. I don't know, probably not, because then you wouldn't be able to... No, that makes no sense at all. Don't be stupid. Right. Wyvern Knight. Okay. So we could do this one. That would be if unit initiates combat from a space a foe cannot enter. Grants speed +5. That's an option. It's not terrible. Okay, potentially Wyvern Knight. Let me just see. Okay, so that's all of them. What would Wyvern Knight turn into? It's not turn into. How would we turn something into Wyvern Knight? We would have to get you Lance at a B proficiency. No, so we'd have to get you a Lance proficiency. I'm thinking about this wrong still. Okay, so if we have to get you a Lance proficiency... Also, did she start in an advanced class? No. Right? Axe armor... You know how I can check, right? Wait, no, I can't check because I don't have any master seals. I was going to say, oh, we could check by going to Vander, who I know is an advanced class, and to see if you can switch, but if he could switch. Oh, you know how I can check? Let me see the base classes. Her movement is 4. That probably means she's not in an advanced class, right? Although her stats would go down if she switched class, but not by that much. Yeah, actually her stats are the exact same rating as this Axe Cavalier class. So never mind, she, yeah, she must be in a base class. That's fine. Anyway, getting distracted. So, if we were to want her to be a flyer, we would have to give her a Lance bond thing, or we would have to level her up in the training there. Okay. I mean, that's a thought. I'm trying to think who has the Lance one right now. You have the Lance one right now. So effectively we'd be taking it away from Louis and Sigurd. At least temporarily. There's a bit of logic in switching from Chloe to Jade. Jade is higher level. Chloe has not been used. We're probably going to keep Alfred in the party long term. That means we have no need for like heavy amounts of extra Lance users. Louis is currently in our party and is doing well. He is a Lance user, so that's fine. So that gives us 2 Lance users. And we have 1 half Axe user. Yeah, I think currently, actually, it makes a lot of sense to swap Chloe out. You could also say potentially we have too many sword users, because we have us and Lapis and Diamant, but I don't know. Maybe. Let's say that Chloe is out of the team. Okay. Well, there we go. We unequip them when they're out of the team. Then we're going to take her emblem ring away. Cool. Chloe, you have been removed from the squad. Right. Jade, welcome to the squad. That's the wrong one. Welcome to the squad. Here's an Ogma, because I think it's going to be fine. Her speed currently is 2. We're going to have to work on that. This might be the only issue with what I'm proposing. I am going to change her class immediately over to the flyer, because I don't think we need the second seals immediately, and I think that this could be kind of cool to move her into. Her speed actually fixes itself pretty much immediately here. It does change her character almost completely from what she was, but that's fine. Let's see how this goes. This might be terrible. If it is, then we'll just replace her with the next misfit that we see. Right. The knight studied her new attire and, do you really think this is a good fit? Don't you doubt me as well. That's not good. It's not good that she's doubting me. Oh, actually, now that we've done that, let me just check something. So if I want to change back to Axe Armor, I have to use a second seal to turn back. So you don't permanently learn a class, you're in the new class. Okay. Cool. Let's store these and that, and then start thinking about what she's going to bring with her. I mean, obviously a hand axe, and then... Do you want a compact? I guess a compact axe gives it... Oh wait, no, we might want a hammer or a pole axe, actually. I don't think we want the Great Axe anymore either. Let's store that. Let's go for the hammer and the poleaxe. And then give her the vulnerary. Sure. Right, now just doing a little check of everybody, see who needs re-equipped with things. There shouldn't be that many. We didn't use that many vulneraries last time. And we don't have to worry about durability either. So that's fine, you're re-equipped. You're mostly fine, you have 2 anyway. I think we're mostly okay. Yeah, perfect. So we're re-equipped. The only thing that could change is if we get any emblem rings, but we'll see. Anyway, now we've done that, we know who's in the main squad, which was the whole purpose of doing this. Alright, I don't really care who's here, I just want to know what meals he wants to cook. So you can cook any of these meals. So what stats do we get? Defense res, strength defense res, strength defense res, strength res speed. So probably strength defense res 2 is what we're looking for. Okay. I'm thinking here. Let's go with... I was thinking Jade because she's new in the party. Let's go Jade and... How about Diamond? Actually, does she have any with anyone weird? She has stuff with Alfred? No, she doesn't. We have stuff with Alfred. She has stuff with Louis. That's interesting. I guess because they're both the same class to start with. How about with John? My logic for John is that if he's going to be our like long-term hero, which because he's got great stat scaling allegedly, then it would make sense for him to have supports with everyone for the bonuses you get. I can't remember what the bonuses you get are. Oh, we also we need somebody who likes the food. Okay, if I want to do this right, I need somebody who likes the salted meat stew. Okay. Now I'll just go through the list. Do you like the salted meat stew? Yes, so Jean does like it. Okay, so you're already A. Yunaka? Dislikes. Oh, my mistake. Alfred? Nope, no support. Jade, we know is a no. Plan. Salted meat stew? He does like, okay. Chloe. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to have anybody else yet. The problem with that is that we want 2 who are in our party. Does Louis like it? Let's have a look here. Oh, it's showing the first one, right? Allcrest likes it. Okay. Allcrest and... Does Celine like it? No. Citrine? Nope. Diamond? Diamond. Alright, there we go. There we go. The 2 of them. I suppose their father has just been kidnapped. Let's do that. We don't have a lot of extra ingredients right now. And in the stew, you're going to put a vegetable in the stew. Let's do it.
Let's try not to waste nature's bounty. Thanks for letting us use you, ingredients.
He talks to the
Turned out
food.
so well. I could cry.
It's delicious. Incredibly delicious.
Chefs are so wonderful. They should all be cherished.
It tastes good. Nicely done.
It makes me want to work my own cooking skills. Oh, it was a B. Oh, if Pyrenees also gain magic. Oh, so not only do you want to match who likes the food, you also want to match if they're from the region of the person cooking it. Oh, okay.
I tried packing it up as a meal for you.
Well, thank you. That's fine. Let me just stick that in the bag. Manage items. We will store that and pick up the food. It's in here somewhere. Boucheron's meal. We did also get a stat up item last time. I can't remember which one it was. It's going to be the one that we have multiple of. Probably a secret book, looking at that. Yeah, oh, we already had the Dex one. I think we picked up, we picked up the magic one. So who wants magic +2? Well, that's got to be Celine or Citrine. Let's give it to Celine for just now. That's fine. I think she's also going to be a long stay in the party. So let's do that. Let's give you one of these. Cool. Nice. Cool. And then I think we're done in the courtyard. Unless anybody has any new things.
Well, hey there.
Nope, you don't have any
Take
new
it.
stuff. How much money do I have? None? Okay. Cool. I think we're done here. Right. I have no donations to do. Achievements, we'll grab any that we got, which we do have quite a few. Now time to do bond fragments. Now we could actually mix things up a little bit and try some of the other bond fragments. I'm actually not that worried about the lore. Now we know what a 4 lore gets us, I don't care. Right? So let's try this. Also, apparently only 25 of the rings actually have, like 25 out of all of these bond rings actually have an ability at the end. So, because we've already found a couple of abilities in some of these, we can kind of deduce that we have more chance of hitting an ability if we go for someone like, you know, Roy or Leaf or Micaiah, because we have no idea what their S ranks do. Like, they have like 10 that have no S rank, while these ones were like, well, we already hit one that has an ability, so it's unlikely we're going to hit another. Let's go for, how about one of each? So let's go for a Roy. Roy, create 10. We'll just do the skip. We did not get any... we didn't get any S's. However, we did get Luck, Magic, Res, which sounds like a very lackluster one. And Strength, Dex, Speed, which sounds pretty good, but I think we already have that with Ogma. Okay, Leaf. You got 10 to impress me. Nothing in A. Although Leafs give build, which is interesting. I don't know how good, like, build's a new stat. I don't know how to use build. Like, and then this one. Ooh, Black Knight A. Strength, Dex, Defense. Leanne A. I think HP, maybe I'm undervaluing it, is just truly awful as a stat to get in this. I think Luck is also truly awful. I think Black Knight is fairly good for a tank. Okay, let's go Black Knight on... Now I just need to think where I want to put that. He's got lowered speed, so actually I think the increased speed on him is good. Why does he have lowered speed? What's lowering his speed? Is it the item he has on or something? Yes, it's the item he has on. Lowers his speed, I think. If I equip this, does that increase his speed? No, he still is lowered by 1. I don't know what lowers his speed. Maybe I'm forgetting. Yeah, what does lower it? Because everyone else just has the positive stats from things. He has like 1 lowered. Okay. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whatsoever. He has it. Diamant? Dex, Speed, Luck? Yeah, I think this would be a good... Oh no, but you also have Deadly Blade. That's why we have that one on you. Lapis has that one. Strength, Dex, Speed. That's fine for you. I'm trying to find... it. Like, it's good, but I'm trying to find somebody who I can actually equip it to. Having said it's good, I'm like... but nobody needs it. Strength, Dex, Defense. No, I don't think anyone needs it. Alright, cool. I'm also not cleaning the rings right now. We will do that. We'll leave it like a mission or 2 and then do that. That's the wrong button. Wrong map. Yeah, just because cleaning the rings doesn't actually give us like a lot at all. And if we leave it longer, we can get more support points on like one specific person who we want them on. If that makes sense. Which hopefully it does. Right, let's head in here. Then we're going to do some standard training with Jean. That's fine. You know, it says he has increased stat growths. I have to trust it.
Jean.
Eventually he will
Should I
actually
really
get
be
like
here?
some good level ups.
I'm Citrine, a daughter of Brodian nobility.
If level ups are actually like fixed, as I've been told they are for Maddening, it does seem shocking that the person who has better level ups doesn't actually have any good level ups. We won, we're 1 XP away. Unless it's like a joke, you know? Like a developer joke. They're like, haha, he has better chance, so he gets more level up growth, but
Let's
because we
try not
fix
to
it, we
hurt
can
each
fix
other, okay?
bad RNG to him.
I am Diamant. Prepare yourself.
Well, he's dead. After winning about, he is now
Been an honor
dead in
sparring
one
with
hit.
you.
Okay. Nice. Level 8. I mean, that's pretty good. That is a solid level up. Okay, I'll take it. Okay. Fight an ally 20 times. I wonder if there's one for a fight with one ally
Hi there.
20 times.
I'm Jean, a doctor in training.
I am Micaiah. It's a pleasure.
I'm sorry, what? How's he fighting an emblem? Did I choose the emblem fighting one?
I need more training, I suppose.
I think I've grown up a little.
Well, you won. I must have chosen... Oh, wait, okay. So you can fight an emblem, or with emblems, but you can also just randomly fight the emblems? Oh, okay, sure. And then I think we're done. Yeah, apart from my room. And, of course, don't forget the bond conversations and supports, although I don't think we have any support. Oh no, we have one support between Vander and Alfred that we got this time. Right, into our room. Let's have a look at this. Let's do bond first, because it's gonna take no time. It'll be like, hello, hello, and it'll end.
Now that I've turned over a new leaf, I intend to devote myself entirely to you, Micaiah.
No need for any of that, Yunaka. I'm glad you were the one to find me.
Yep. So we can now get skill inheritance there. Okay. Support. Oh, we have a few actually. Celine and Alfred. Will they drink tea? Let's find out.
Do you know what you are, Alfred? A barbarian in princess clothing.
Huh. What a nice thing to say. Thanks, Saline.
How did that strike you as a compliment?
You meant that I've got muscles all over like a barbarian, right? That's real praise, even if you're just saying it because I'm your brother.
That is not at all how I meant it.
Hey, it's okay, Saline. If that wasn't the idea, then what did you mean by it?
Yes, please explain your insult clearly and fully.
Your first impulse on hearing we were low on water was to dig a well.
Oh, right. Some mix-up, huh? Boy, was my face red.
Would that it were the only example. What about the time you heard some soldiers wishing they could cleanse themselves? You immediately leapt to dig them a hot spring.
Oh. Do we not like hot springs?
That isn't my point. Why is your first instinct always to go digging?
'Cause it's good training.
Save your breath. It's instincts like that that mark you as barbaric. Which would be fine for most men, but you are a prince. Try to act the part.
All right, Saline. I get your point. From now on, I'm gonna train even harder. No more skip days. Pretty soon, I'll be so beefy that everyone can tell right off what a barbarian I am. No more confusion.
Ugh. Once again, you have completely missed the point.
You know what? Alfred is definitely, like, he might be the best character in the game. I mean, it is competing with Haya Papaya, but, you know, he's pretty good.
Simply exquisite.
Alright, back to tea.
The depth, the fullness of this fragrance. I've never had a black tea quite like it.
Is it coffee?
You enjoyed it then?
Louis, enjoyed is an understatement. I've sipped my share of tea in my life, but rarely have I tasted any of this caliber. I'm extraordinarily grateful to you for the privilege.
It pleases me that you are pleased.
Might I trouble you for another cupful?
Of course. I have an ample enough supply of leaves to brew another pot.
Oh, it's actually tea. I was thinking it was going to be some twist and she was going to be like, ooh, That is not tea. And then that was going to be the end of this one.
Thank you. What a joy this tea is.
The bliss on my princess's face makes it worth the trouble.
Oh?
Is something the matter with your arm?
Nothing of note. Just a minor incident on my outing to fetch the tea leaves.
What happened?
These tea leaves were not farm-grown, alas. They arise naturally in the wild. The path to their native fields is treacherous due to the ferocious beasts who nest there.
One of these beasts attacked you.
Please do not let it trouble you. It is a surface wound and nothing more. I would bear 100 injuries like it for the sake of these precious tea leaves. Now then, that fresh pot is ready for you. Your cup, please.
I've lost my taste for it. Good day, Louis.
Have I offended?
Oh dear. Alright, well that was tea. Ah, it's time for Hi Papaya and Louis.
Ah, Yunaka, you're just in time.
I love that whenever she goes to speak, she's like, I gotta do the fists on hip pose first.
I am? That never happens. Wait, what am I in time for?
Would you care to join me for tea? I greatly prefer to have company with my tea than to drink alone.
I mean, at least it's an improvement over Saline, but I mean, come on, more tea talk?
Oh, that sounds like fun. Sure, I'd love to.
Splendid. Here you are then, freshly brewed.
Don't mind if I do.
Although it is kind of funny to think if this one happened directly after the previous one. The princess goes away like, I'm not going to drink the tea. And he's just like, did I do something wrong? Yunaka wanders in. He's like, ah, perfect. Someone to drink the tea.
Wondivorous. This might be the best tea I've ever had. You're great at this.
Oh, you're too kind. I have ample access to high-quality leaves thanks to the sterling tea field near my home. I started brewing tea for my family at a young age. I've had plenty of time to master the art.
That's amazing. Your family's got it made, getting to drink tea this good all the time.
Possibly. And your own family, are they in good health?
Oh no, you're asking about her tragic backstory. This can't go well.
Oh, my family?
How do I know she has a tragic backstory? Her backstory is as tragic as the number of stars in her hair, which is quite a lot.
Well, you see, they're mostly... How should I put it? They're just... Yeah...
Now we play the game Evil or Dead.
Ah, I withdraw the question. I'm curious, Yunaka. Have you ever tried sugared grapes in your tea?
Sorry, what?
Grapes? In tea? Sounds weird. Is it good?
I shall prepare some for you. I hope you enjoy it. It's my hometown's speciality.
What are you putting grapes in tea for?
How exciting! Thank you, Louis.
Think nothing of it. I prefer to take my tea with smiles whenever I can.
Why is he putting grapes in tea for? I don't understand that at all. Anyway, it's Vander and Alfred. It's an A-level support. Is it going to contain any meaningful content? Let's find out.
What's up, Vander? Your invite caught me a little off guard.
Have a look at this.
Are these windflowers? Whole garden full. But why here?
I thought it would be a waste for them to grow only within the castle. I planted what I could find of them here so that everyone may enjoy them. I must admit, I didn't expect them to thrive quite so much.
There's some real good-looking windflowers, I'll give you that. When I gaze at them, I have the strangest feeling that Queen Lumera is here at my side.
I know just what you mean. I wanted you to see the windflowers too, Prince Alfred.
Thanks. It means a lot, you know? Once we get our peace back, why don't you and me plant even more windflowers here?
Yes, we shall plant them together.
And this time, we'll make sure the garden stays safe. That way, Queen Lumera can watch over her people from here.
It is as she would wish, Prince Alfred.
Aw, that one was nice. And not about tea. It was about leaves though, which is a little bit close. Alright. Alcrest, Lapis. Let's find out what low self-esteem and no personality will do together. To be fair, she only has no personality because literally we haven't spoken a single word to her.
I vow to protect you, Lapis.
Prince Alchrist? What are you talking about?
You kept me safe during battle the other day.
Of course I did. I'm your retainer. It's my duty to keep you safe.
Yes, but I don't deserve it. I'm useless, but your character and skills have real value. That's why, from now on, I vow to protect you in battle, Lapis.
What?
But then, I suppose those words are hollow coming from someone as unreliable as me.
That makes 3.
What?
This is the 3rd time you vowed to protect me like this, Prince Alchrist.
Oh, yes. Now that you mention it, I do recall saying it just after we met. And then again at the Grand Crossing, if I'm recalling correctly.
That's right. Hearing you say those words, it made me... Please stop trying to switch our duties like this. I'm just a retainer. You're a prince.
I'm sorry. I'm just being honest about how I see things.
No, I know that. But I don't think many retainers would be okay with their master taking a hit for them.
I apologize.
Oh, please don't take it hard. I know how you meant it. I appreciate the thought, okay?
Yes, of course.
Okay. Well, that was just awkward for everybody involved, really. It's time to go to sleep. Because this is the last thing we do in the Somniel. We go for a little nap, and we listen to the voice of somebody who walks in.
Zappy morning, Divine One!
Oh no.
Not gonna make this easy, huh? Okay, let's get serious. Time to break out my rooster impression!
Hiya, Papaya.
Hi. What? That's ridiculous. Of course there aren't any roosters in here. Maybe you dreamed it?
And with that, that's going to end our Somniel episode. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, I guess we just progress the main story. There was nothing that we need to do beforehand, so let's do it. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.
Rise from